Have you been experiencing irregular periods, mood swings that are coming from nowhere, or you are finding yourself awake at 3 a.m. in the morning without reason? Your body might try to tell you something, and it could be a sign of a perimenopause. Yes, you can experience perimenopause as early as your mid-30s. In this video, I will lead you through starting to understand what perimenopause is, what are the early signs of entering the perimenopause, and most importantly, how to navigate your own journey through this meaningful and wonderful transition in our feminine life in order to start listening to your body. Because actually, your body is not betraying you. It is talking to you and giving you an important signals, and when you listen, you can enter this phase and go through it in a beautiful way. So let's start with the basics. Perimenopause is the period that transitions our body and hormonal system towards menopause, toward the moment when our menstrual cycle ends, because our eggs are already finished. So this period characterized with different conditions, and it could be from 3 to 4 years before the menopause to 9 to 10 years. Yes, you've heard it right. It could be a decade before your menopause. And it starts as early as mid-30s or even beginning of your 30s. What is important that during this period, our hormones starts to fluctuate, especially estrogen and progesterone. You feel it like irregular periods, and I will go through the symptoms a little bit later. But mainly our hormonal system starts to adjust and to prepare our body for this transition towards menopause. And it's important to know when we are in perimenopause, because what we are doing in our moment of perimenopause affects how we will continue our life in menopause. This is the moment that you are staying without cycle for 12 months in a row. This is the moment that you are already entering menopause, and after this is postmenopause. So how we are treating ourselves and how we are taking care of ourselves and our body and our hormonal system makes a huge difference for how we are living our life in our menopause transition and postmenopause years. So let's dig into the symptoms, and remember, every journey is unique. As a woman, we are so unique. So let me lead you through the symptoms that you have to pay attention on. Let's dive into the 7 early signals that indicates that you are probably entering perimenopause. First one, irregular periods. Your usually regular menstrual cycle can become lighter, heavier. You can have it longer or shorter. And this is absolutely normal because of your fluctuating estrogen and progesterone. Your ovulation is actually slowing down, and you may experience difference in your periods. Just pay attention. Track your period and take it as a signal. Don't take it for the first month, but if it happens for a few months in a row, then this is a signal. Second signal is mood changes. If you are experiencing irritability, that your moods are going all over the place, or you have a low mood and energy, this is not only in your head. This is absolutely happening because of the fluctuation of estrogen and progesterone, which are not only sex hormones, but they are also brain hormones, and they affect our brain function. So don't be afraid of this, and just know that especially when estrogen decreases, this is a normal situation, and just take it as an early signal of your perimenopause journey. Third signal, sleep problems or insomnia. You are finding yourself waking up at 3 a.m. for no reason. And this is absolutely normal. Your body is adjusting. It is sometimes adjusting into these quiet moments in the middle of the night. Or also you may feel it like difficulty to go to sleep when you are even exhausted. And this is again a signal of the changing body due to the hormonal changes, and that the body is adjusting. Fourth signal is a brain fog or forgetfulness. Many women during perimenopause report that they are experiencing situations of a complete brain fog or forgetting about even small things. Like, for example, entering the room and forgetting why they enter, or not having the exactly correct word that they want to. It's like on the top of your tongue, but it's not in your head. And this is absolutely normal. It's just part of the transition of your hormonal system and of your body. Signal 5, low energy or fatigue. If you are experiencing exhaustion or low energy for no reason, even if you are having enough sleep or you feel rested, this is again your hormonal system adjusting and your body asking for more support and kindness during this important transition period. Signal 6 is an important one, vaginal dryness or your desire towards sex. While estrogen levels are decreasing, this causes our vagina walls to become thinner and drier. And of course, it affects our sexual desire and our attitude towards sex. It doesn't mean that you are suffering alone without any support. Just knowing that this is a part of this transitioning phase, you can have the support needed in order to go smoothly towards this period. Signal number 7, hot flashes. These are probably one of the most common menopausal symptoms that early on in the perimenopause, not every woman is experiencing and facing. And this is the signal of our body that starts adjusting. Due to the decreased level of estrogen, our brain, which is not receiving the signal, pumps in order to activate the ovaries and doesn't respond to the hot and cold as usually responding. This is your estrogen talking if you're experiencing this. Now that I have explained you the key signs of perimenopause, you may wondering how you can understand and track these signals and symptoms. That's why I've created a free perimenopause symptom tracker that you can download by clicking the first link below this video, and you can start, track and check, understand your symptoms, and you can be prepared in a higher degree for the conversation with your healthcare provider, and you start understanding your body talking to you and your body signals, and having a possibility to take an informed decisions about how you are navigating this beautiful journey. Beyond these early signals, you may also experience some additional things like skin changes, like feeling your skin very dry or itchy. Also, you may experience heart palpitation that scares you and you don't know that it's from your changing hormonal system. You may feel also a breast tenderness, like before your menstrual cycle, but you are not having your menstrual cycle. And beyond this all, you feel your body like not yourself anymore, like you're losing your own body and your own self. And also, it is important to understand that not all the menopausal journeys are the same. We are different, and of course our journey is different. It's important to know that some women can enter menopause due to a medical reason called surgical menopause, when the ovaries are removed due to a medical reason, or medical menopause, which is due to a certain treatment like cancer or another kind of treatment. Or some women are entering very early into menopause and perimenopause because of genetic reasons, especially from your mother's part, or due to smoking and some medical conditions. So, not all journeys are the same, and it is important to navigate through this and to change your lifestyle. I remember working with a woman that entered a medical menopause on 38, and this is very quick and a very unexpected and sudden change for the whole body. And adopting a lifestyle changes, changing your habits, it's such a support in this period. And of course, it's not only a support for the body, it's support for your mental state. It's just nourishing your soul and your heart and your feminine nature in order to navigate your path in a different way, and to understand that there is always a way to navigate it through these lifestyle changes. So, what all this information means for you personally. If you are experiencing some or more of these symptoms and you are in your mid-30s, early 40s, probably you are entering your perimenopause journey. And the best advice that I can give you is, while you are tracking your menstrual cycle, start tracking also these symptoms. This will give you an enormous data and information that you can use to navigate this journey into the best way, because there are so many natural ways to support your body and your hormonal system through this journey. It's many ways that you can navigate, and I would like also to tell you, you're not alone. Just search for a support and search for information. Discuss with your healthcare provider. And if you are not getting the right information and the support that you are feeling that you have to, search again and find a new doctor that will support your journey. Find women and community that will support you through this journey. Remember, this period is more about trusting your intuition, trusting your inner signals, how your body is talking to you, and taking these signals and taking actions, finding a new ways to nourish yourself, to nourish your body and hormonal system, to support yourself and to thrive through perimenopause and in your menopausal and postmenopausal years. Now that you know the key signs of a perimenopause and what actually is happening in your body during this important transition, you may be wondering, while I know where I am in my perimenopausal journey, what I can do to help my body and to soothe these symptoms naturally. That's why I have created a video that you can open by clicking on the card on the screen about hormone yoga therapy practice and how this powerful practice can support your hormonal system and your body naturally through this important transitioning period.